Hey, I'm Christoph. I want to pitch you my startup today, and my startup is called Berlin, and we're in the startup home as a service business. Before I go into what our product does today, I want to give you a little bit of a company history, because our company was actually founded in 1237. We were going very, very strong for a while there, but then we got the wrong CEO in 1933, and we actually almost went bankrupt because of it in 1945. Thankfully, we got investors to bail us out. They got rid of the old CEO, and they gave us a new chance. But then, as it happens, investors start fighting, so these started fighting, and we had to pivot to actually doing two products for a while, one for communists and one for capitalists. As you know, startups need to focus, so this was really bad for us because we lost our focus. Thankfully, in 1989, it ended. We got new investors in, and they started working with us towards the product that we have today. Now, what is the problem that our product today is solving? The problem is very simple. It's great to work on the go, and you all know this. But once you get serious about your startup, you need one place to get your team together and really, really focus. And you need a great city to do that in. And of course, there is cities that offer this service already, but we think none of them totally nail it, and we do nail it. Why is that? As a startup, really importantly, you need great people. And ideally, you can hire those people for peanuts. Obviously, this is not going to work if this is true in your city. Also, if there's great jobs available in your city, then people are going to work there and not in your startup. If there is distractions in the city you're in, you're not going to get stuff done. If the city is too pretty or too sunny, what are you going to do? You're not going to work on your startup. And other distractions, I don't even want to start talking about them, okay? Also, you don't want to be in a place where there's a lot of pressure to dress up every day to look amazing. So anything in Italy basically is out. Because as a founder, I don't even want to shower in the morning. I want to go straight to coding. But we have a solution to this problem. It's called Berlin. Okay? We solve all of these problems. Berlin, where dressing up is not a problem. Where too pretty is not a problem. Where too sunny is definitely not a problem. Right now, we're in beta, so we still have some work to do on the front end, as you can see, but we have a really strong product vision, and it's going to be amazing. In our product, there's definitely no good jobs. Actually, our old mayor coined the famous term, poor but sexy, and that's been the motto of Berlin ever since. To make sure you can focus on your startup, we've surrounded Berlin by this. We call it Brandenburg. And it's absolutely not a place you want to go on the weekend, so you will be coding on the weekend, which is exactly what you should be doing. If you need a little break from working on your startup, we have the best nightclubs in the world. Berlin has always been a very creative city. People find creative solutions for problems. If this guy was able to do his best work in Berlin, then so can you. Also, there's a lot of talent available in Berlin to hire for your startup. Americans have always loved Berlin, which means that today the very, very best American startup investors come to Berlin to invest in startups frequently, which is, of course, a huge opportunity for you. Of course, this also means that they might be completely hungover for your meetings because of this. That's the downside. Berlin is based right in the center of Europe, which is perfect if you want to get to all the different places in Europe. And this is only going to get better once we open our new airport in 2007. Well, that didn't work. 12, no. 15, no. We are going to open it in 2018, maybe. Also, $15 in Berlin doesn't buy you this, it buys you this. Or rather, $11. Okay, from bucks to bugs. We know that we still have some bugs in our product. While most of our product works in the English language, as it should for international people, there are some places where you will need a little bit of German to run our product. And this actually being a German word, well, good luck to you. Also, Berliners are famous for being grumpy and not having a sense of humor, so you will have to be able to deal with that. And we know we have too many hipsters. But those bugs, we have our best people working on them. Okay? So we will try to fix them. Now you're saying, but isn't Berlin part of a bigger product package called Germany? And yes, Technically, you're correct, but Berlin is not really Germany. So when you use our product Berlin, you don't have to use any of the weird features that the product Germany has, like this, for example, or this, or the freaky stuff that they do in other parts of the country. Now, what's our market? Our market is the 1 billion plus super well-educated, amazing young people that might want to found a startup. And if we can get only 10% of those to Berlin, we will create a lot of new jobs in the city. It's going to be super cool. We have a very simple business model. We have in-city purchases. So from soft drinks to haircuts, you can buy anything in the city, and we take a commission on every transaction. And also, if you're successful with your startup and you sell it, we take 50% of that in the end, and we call it taxes. And yes, in Germany, you have to pay your taxes. This is looking at the competition. You can see clearly we're up there in the right-hand corner, right where we want to be, okay? Traction, very important. Do we have traction? Yes. We already have 3,000 tech startups in Berlin. And now you're asking, are they any good? And I tell you, they're fucking great. Our startups are amazing. You might recognize some of these logos. They're world leaders, okay? Our team, amazing. We will get to our vision with this team, and we have a very, very strong advisory board that will help us along the way. Now, for you, the question is, do you want to be this guy, or do you want to be that guy? It's your choice. Thank you.
Give me a Berlin hug. Yeah. Okay. Okay.